Hi, this is Susan O'Donnell from the Coalition for Responsible Energy Development in New Brunswick to share information about SMRs and plutonium reprocessing. The nuclear industry and their acolytes in the federal government and provinces of New Brunswick, Ontario, Saskatchewan, and Alberta are aggressively promoting what they call small modular nuclear reactors, or SMRs. Two SMR designs involve reprocessing. Each is being promoted by a startup company from outside the country that came to Canada seeking public funding to develop their design. The first one, the ARC 100, is a design for a sodium fast breeder reactor. Their design calls for their reactor to breed plutonium while it operates on enriched uranium fuel, with a plan to reprocess the used fuel. The second design by the Moltex company is for a molten salt reactor that operates on plutonium-based fuel. Moltex is currently developing the plans for a plutonium reprocessing unit to make the fuel for its reactor out of used CANDU reactor fuel. Both of these projects are planned to be sited in New Brunswick at the Point Lepreau nuclear plant on the Bay of Fundy. Both ARC and Moltex plan to use a reprocessing technology called pyroprocessing, which is different from the Purex reprocessing used in other countries. Moltex claims that its pyroprocessing can use up the high-level radioactive waste at Point Lepreau. It's been proposed before. Experts have debunked the claim. There's no evidence suggesting the Moltex experiment could be successful. A few months ago, in November 2022, an expert committee from the U.S. National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine found these claims about pyroprocessing using up nuclear waste had little merit because the long-lived harmful products cannot be neatly removed from the used fuel. The experts concluded that, quote, the introduction and use of advanced reactors and small modular reactors in and of themselves will do little, if anything, to eliminate the need to manage and dispose of nuclear waste. Moltex itself acknowledges that less than 1% of the CANDU used fuel could potentially be reprocessed and reused as fuel in its SMR, leaving more than 99% in the form of many new radioactive waste streams to deal with. To date, ARC has received $30 million from New Brunswick taxpayers. Moltex got $10 million from New Brunswick and $50.5 million from Ottawa. Both ARC and Moltex are looking for hundreds of millions more from Ottawa. In total, Innovation, Science and Economic Development Canada and the Canada Investment Bank have handed out more than $1 billion in grant funding or low-interest loans to develop SMRs in Ontario and New Brunswick. More than 120 civil society, public interest, Indigenous, and faith-based groups have signed a public statement opposing public funding for SMRs, calling them dirty, dangerous distractions from climate action. Let's stop these funds flowing now.